What up, everybody? Jimmy here. We've got our weekly Megaquest tips for this week. As you notice, there is now a green one at the top. They moved the 9 to 5 from the daily quests over into the Megaquest. Now, they said they added a reward. You get 10 quest points for doing the daily, so that'll help out. Now, my biggest question is if I have to claim that, and also that'll start claiming the other stuff. That is beside the point. It also says in the message there is an option to purchase additional tiers for gems you might have missed out on that is immediately visible. Now, if we go to the shop, I'm not 100% sure where that is because I don't see anything that specifically does that. We're over in items. We're over in featured, and I see mythic boxes. I see a legendary pack, some energy, more boxes, the mythic top off, and the golden pack for golden turds. But I don't specifically see anything related to the mega quests as of yet. However, I am also not missing any, so I don't know if that's where that kicks in or not. Alright, so on to the mega quest tips. First up, since we don't include that one, we've got our weekly Melee and Clash Master. Play 8 Melee or Clash battles. Now, this is going to make me happy because with the Pam rerun, we have Pam Melee and April Showers Clash, so I won't have to wait until Monday to get that done. It usually bugs me. I clear out most of these quests on the first day and then have to wait 3 or 4 more days until Monday to finish that last one. So that might just be me, though. Up next, we have our weekly Gas Master play cards with 600 total gas in the arena. Now, as we are in the Fighter BGE, we have what combos with Fighter and Gas? Let's see here. We have our Pocket Sand with Dale, Smoke Bomb from Klaus, the old combo 430 Appointment with Bob Belcher. We have Coyote Fighter Chris, Dummy Fight with, I want to say that's a Steve combo, Martial Arts Bullock, Robot Arms Bender, Tina Tackle, Wrestler Stan, and Zoidberg versus Bot. Now, granted, I have absolutely none of that in my fighter deck, so playing 600 gas in the arena might be kind of complicated for me at this point. We have our weekly Navigator, just play 50 adventure battles. That's just any number of adventure battles you go through and play these. If you switch all the way down to Chapter 1, I could auto right now for 21 of those. I'm not going to, but I could. I'll probably stay up around 22 with Louise. Alright, weekly supplier. Use 10 refills, speed ups, or ad crates. I'm going to hope for some ad crates, that way I don't have to burn other actual resources. I may do the refills just to get through the adventure battles today. I have no idea. We'll see. Weekly Burn Expert. Play 75 cards with the Burn trait. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, the Burn is, on the top row, the propane tank from King of the Hill. So if we look at anti-seizure meds, that top icon is Burn. It deals damage to the enemy with the most health, and then permanently increases damage dealt to them by the burn amount. So once you, and that's just 75 cards with that particular trait. Anti-seizure meds, do any of the fighter items have that? 2 of the new ones, I Hate Old People, and, well, the newer Prosthetic Slap. So those are some fighter items that do have that, as well as Clone Fight. At least the mythic one. Up next, we have the weekly Fighter Trailblazer, playing your on BGE combos in Adventure. So yeah, as long as you're doing that, you can double up a little bit with some Burn. That'll combo into that weekly Navigator. And then you have your weekly Futurama Champion. So that'll be your... Who do we have? We have the one I started out with, Leela. We have Bender, who, as one of the free-to-play options, non-premiums, is a fairly solid option with high health, a heal to Futurama cards, shield to Futurama cards, and a cripple all of 2. You have, where is he? I think it's Fry is next. You have Fry with Payback, Cheer, and Punch. He does have slightly lower health, but only the Cheer is limited to Futurama cards. Then we do have 2 premium heroes. I have Zoidberg at level 12, so if he was higher, I'd probably use him. He does heal all and shield all to Futurama specific and cripples a random enemy card by 1. I will likely be using Zap because he has heal of 4, cheer all of 3, and punch of 5, none of which are show specific. I'm not sure you could have a show specific punch, although that would be an entertaining option, that he can only punch Futurama cards on the other side. He does not, so that is just a random enemy card takes the punch damage. So I will likely be using Zap in a fighter deck to get through that particular quest. And then the last one was Futurama cards. 75 of them. So let's see here. Are there cards with Futurama and Burn? Let's see. We'll do the Futurama show, and we will filter by Burn. You do have some Fantasy Flight figurines. Does Clone Fight? Clone Fight that is already in the deck has Burn, so you can double up there. You have, okay, there aren't a ton, at least not that I have, that are Futurama and Burn, but Clone Fight is going to probably cover it for me since I do have several of those, so that will likely be me trying to double up on that. However, that would be the list of the Megaquest tips for those particular quests. Now, we do have, if you've made it through all of them so far, we only have 4 normal milestones. Number 1 gets you some legendary power stones. Number 2 gets you a legendary stone pull. You get some mythic zap fragments. And then the important one for me, mythic object stones. That gets you a 10th of the way to a mythic object pull. And then, for some reason, they have 3 additional tiers of golden turds. Now, there was some mention in that note about that. There was a minor bug. I'm shocked that that could possibly happen the way the game's gone recently. So they added 3 extra tiers of golden turds at the end of the Megaquest. It's a temporary fix, so we get, 600 extra golden turds? Okay, I guess that's what we're doing this week. So that was your weekly Megaquest tips for this week.